Hi, good evening. I'm Srini and I'm doing my post graduation in teaching. And today I'm going to be talking about my teaching philosophy. My teaching philosophy is unique because as an educator, I understand my students and learners to be unique. So, in one way, I should also be unique in my teaching philosophy. With respect to my technical knowledge, I consider myself to be competent in the subject, and at the same time, when it comes to teaching philosophies and methodologies and pedagogies, I've got a bit of an experience during this program. When it comes to taking classes, I prefer to take my students outdoors in a natural setting because I believe when people are surrounded by nature, to be within and among nature, they can learn concepts faster and they can also engage with other students, socialize, think better critically, and also have a great deal of emotional intelligence, which is very good for learning and also to retain concepts. Uh, when it comes to teaching approaches, I prefer communicative language teaching to a great extent because, as I said earlier, I'm more of an experiential learner and have seen the benefits of experiential learning and communicative language teaching, which is also backed by research. Uh, during this uh, during this teaching, I would like to scaffold knowledge to students, but not spoon feed them, because in the long run, students have to become autonomous learners, and they really have to take charge of their own learning. When students are spoon fed, the knowledge becomes limited, and they wouldn't have the potential to go forward, to think critically, and gather more knowledge and spread out. But when it comes to scaffolding, they will learn the concepts by themselves in the long run, and it will also help them not what to think, but how to think. In my classroom, I consider my students to be extremely equal. I give them equal opportunities, but I don't expect equal outcome. I create a sense of belonging, friendship, and an ability to take risk, which also can improve their self-esteem. And when it comes to teaching modalities, assessments, and learning goals, I don't consider as one size fits all approach. I consider a student's capabilities and potential, and I customize my teaching modalities, assessments, and learning goals, because that's one of the ways they can really learn faster and can reap results. However, when it comes to learning vocabularies, I really wish I could implement rote memorization, because repetition is very important to learn vocabularies. When it comes to teaching technical knowledge, I consider myself to teach by my brain, and when it comes to leading a students, I use my heart. More of I'm much more than an educator and a teacher. I consider myself a facilitator to my students, because I really wish to see them as autonomous learners in the long run. Uh, Even more so, I just don't want them to become more autonomous learners. I also want them to look out for each other and create a sense of community among other fellow students. Thank you very much.